Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Cleburne. I have a little update video for you on our rental. We're trying to get started, and a haul video. I hope you enjoy. And my husband wanted to do the buy one get two free Craftsman deal that I think it was Ace Hardware had going on. So he got he really wanted this hammer drill, so he got this for himself. And then I've been wanting a sander for the longest time. So he picked the sander. It comes with this neat bag too. I can't wait to use that. And then he's got this oscillating thing. I don't know where it's at. He probably hid it from me. That I can use to cut wood or plastic. Wait a minute, wood or metal. And I'm not sure if I can cut plastic with it, but I think I can, or vinyl, for the skirting down there. So I don't know where he hid it, but he's got it out of sight of me right now. My husband's on his way over with the tractor, so I'm gonna try and do this quickly before he gets here and gets real loud. So I ended up having to make the steps. Well, I've made one so far because the guy, the helper that I hired, he just didn't work out. We had differences of perspective, maybe? I'm not sure how to put that. Anyway, I spent a lot of time going behind him and asking him to fix things that I didn't like the way he did things. Like, you know, he just overdoes things, and then he just sloppily did things. I mean, this just fell out. He dented my threshold. I don't like the gazentas he did in figuring all that. Nothing matches. You know what I mean? So, and we're missing some cinder blocks and things like that. And he was snarky about going through the wood pile, and we just did not see eye to eye. We had irreconcilable differences. So we parted ways. And I seriously doubt he'll be using me as a reference. And I wouldn't recommend him. I wouldn't dox him, but I wouldn't recommend him. But to give you an overall perspective, the deck is finished. And you can go out this door and be on the deck, or you can go around the other way on the porch and be on the deck. And we have a full open view. And then these planters are planted with, well, these aren't yet. Those are marigolds and citronella, but that I'm going to put in there. But these are full of herbs for our guests. Then we had a resident western rat snake or black snake that kept living up in here, and no matter what I did, I couldn't get him out by myself. So finally my husband came down and he hooked him with a snake hook, and I gently grabbed him with these and didn't hurt him at all. I mean, you can see, like, very gentle. He wasn't happy, but he got relocated. He's down in those woods. And I just set him down and let him crawl away. And we're taking his hiding board down today. That board is going. And the columbines are in bloom. It's the end of April, and they've been in bloom for a while now. I love them. They say they look like a older lady's bonnet. I like them because they grow in part shade. I'm in growing zone 6B. So in the outdoor toilet, we, like I said, want to keep it where there are no spaces for snakes or spiders. Sadly, I have to use a fogger in it every now and then, you know, we'll have some essential oil diffuser in there and whatnot. And a vintage mirror that I have my eye on for only $10. And then I need something to keep mice out of the toilet paper. And so I bought this at Hobby Lobby. It was 40% off. I believe I got it for $14. It's just a simple box that holds your tissue. There's no spindle on it. You have to open it, and, you know. But I thought it was cool. I'm gonna stain it and varnish it, and then build a very simple little shelf that's just big enough to hold this, and that's it. So that is my anti-mouse containment system for toilet tissue. Okay, this obviously this table needs to be painted. I haven't done that yet. It's sitting on the tarp, and I'm just waiting for a non-rainy day, a dry, sunny day. We haven't had much sun lately, so it's been sitting out here on this tarp for quite a while now. And I'm hoping today was a dry day. I'll be gone for a couple of days doing things, running errands. Someone's trading me for a grill I'm excited about. I'm getting rid of something I don't want, and she does. And she's getting rid of something she doesn't want, and I do. So I end up with a grill. So we're going to go down to Lake of the Ozarks and pick up that grill, and then we have to go to Olathe, Kansas to run some errands up there. But hopefully we'll have some dry days, and I'll be able to come back and paint this furniture. Finally. So when this table's painted, heirloom white, as I painted it before, just needs a freshening up. I want, y'all have seen, like I've showed, I have a dark charcoal gray umbrella. So I want just one thing on the table, and I want my mini Zen garden. So in our rental, we do have a small library where you can just sit over there in the Zen spot if you choose, and browse through some not too in-depth, sort of large print, easy to read, easy to follow, fast-flowing books. So I thought this one was perfect. Create your own Zen garden. So that's very inspirational, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm not quite finished with it. When I am, I'll add it to the library here. So since I wasn't able to put in an actual sand raking large Zen garden, I opted for this little pea gravel sitting space Zen garden instead. I wanted to add the sand raking essence to the table. So I needed a box to keep the sand in, and it needed to have a lid on it. But when I saw this one with the glass, I was super excited, because in between renting it out, I can always put it back in the cabin. And then just before our guests arrive, I can set it out on the table for them, provided it's not raining. And so I have another pound of sand. I'm not sure where it's at. I looked for it now. I don't know where I put it right now. But I bought a pound of beige sand. I ordered it online, and it's that super soft, super fine sand. And it wasn't quite enough, and it was a little too light, I thought. So I went to Hobby Lobby, which is where I got the boxes, and I got this craft sand in light brown. This is 1.5 pounds, and I got this one for just $2.29. And the box, of course, I have to stain and varnish this too, but it was 40% off of $15.99. And I think it'll be great to hold that sand. I'll mix the two colors, put the sand in here. And then from Amazon, I ordered some beautiful little sand raking tools for a Zen garden, for a tabletop Zen garden. So I really like them. They're delicate, but then so is what you're doing. It's very delicate, and the sand is very fine, and you just rake. You just rake and enjoy and use different tools, and just kind of quickly show you. So I read the reviews, and everybody that ordered this set highly recommended it. So it must hold up pretty well. People keep these on their office desks, and when they really need to unwind, this one's probably my favorite. I really like the curve of that one. You just rake designs through the sand. And finally, this one. And I love the cup. So I'll take this cup with me to get the same color of stain, and I'll stain the box the same color, and we'll put a nice coat of finish on it to protect it. So that's my little mini tabletop Zen garden. Then I also found these at the Dollar General, and they were $8, which was a lot cheaper than the $30 ones at Lowe's, and I like the color of gray. Let me set these aside. So I picked up 4 of those, and it'll match the gray umbrella, I think, beautifully. And then I bought this slab of cedar from a local shop, an artisan. He always has these beautiful slabs of wood, and I just love the red cedar. We have so much red cedar here that I was excited to find this piece. I think it'll fit perfectly, and we're just gonna affix it to, well, I'm gonna sand it and varnish it, of course, and then I'm going to attach it to the wall and use a couple of dowels to give it stability. And then we have a small refrigerator that goes under it, and there would be a coffee pot and maybe a tea kettle. I'm not sure about a microwave down here. I might just, because we're affording them the grill, and it's a gas grill, so you know we put the gas in. If they want to heat something up on the grill, I'll probably leave a couple of pans here and somehow attach them to the wall where they're sort of unobtrusive. But I thought this piece of cedar was absolutely beautiful. It's going to be beautiful in here as a small kitchenette counter. And last but not least are my walking sticks. So I have a beautiful walking stick, and I really enjoy using it when I go on the trail. And sometimes when I'm back there on the trail, I'll just pick up interesting pieces of wood, sticks, and bring them back. And I plan on sanding them, cutting them down to size. Aren't those cool? And stain and varnish, or I may just plain varnish these. I think the shapes are really beautiful. And then for the handles, let me show you the grip. Let me show you what I have. So while I was at Hobby Lobby, I picked up some leather remnants, assorted. Comes from, oh, there's that other pound of sand. I thought that bag was heavy. So there's the other. You can see the colors of sand. When I mix them, I think they'll look kind of pretty. That's going to be really pretty for a sand garden. I think these will make nice a place to put your hand. What would that be called? A grip, I guess? A nice grip. So this is actually leather. It's by Red Dirt Leather Company, and it was $9.49. And then to tie it on, well, you tack it. You tack it, and then you hide your tags best you can. And then to tie on my feathers that I'm about to show you, I picked up a roll of suede lace, medium brown. This was $5.99, and this is also by Red Dirt Leather Company. And I'll be attaching some beautiful turkey feathers to that. So before I continue the video, if I want to give you a trigger warning, I'm about to show some beautiful feathers that I was gifted and parts of a wild turkey by my neighbor who knows that I craft, and instead of just throwing it in a ditch, he saved them for me. I didn't shoot the turkey. The turkey wasn't shot on my land. People here do hunt, and he was hunted and dressed out and consumed, for lack of a better term. It was consumed, and I ended up with the feathers in the beard. So if you want to click off the video here and fast forward just to the ending, I totally understand if you don't want to look at animal parts. This is the beautiful tail. Wasn't that a magnificent creature? I ain't gonna lie, it bothers me, but they would have just went to waste. He would just thrown it out along with the carcass if I hadn't taken them, because they don't want the feathers. But so I took them. But aren't they so beautiful? Oh, these creatures are magnificent. Absolutely magnificent. Oh, he was beautiful. Anyway, I've got it sitting here out of the elements, out of the sun, certainly out of the rain. I don't want the feathers damaged before I have a chance to work with them. And so this year, my neighbor actually gifted me the turkey's beard. I've got the end soaking in salt right now. That's how I dehydrate and preserve it. That's how I don't know how other people do it. That's just how I've always done it. And now let me show you his tail feathers. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a little haul video. I've been running around collecting different things and wanted to get you all up to speed on everything that's been going on. Even though I was genuinely distracted by a contractor who I obviously I don't want to work with anymore. And so that was very consuming of my attention. And now that that's over with, I can get back to getting zen. All right, guys, thanks so much for supporting my channel. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. And you can follow the start of this business right from the beginning. Much, much love and light. Many blessings.